Is my sound on?
Yes, it's
That's
fine.
been a problem. All right.
It
Uh,
hasn't been a problem like the last four ones, but yeah.
okay, so here we are again, Watchers on the Watchers Digital Network. Uh, as always, we're being joined by a guest, super cool. Um, Fans of our work may recognize uh, who she is based off of Dyson Men 2, but obviously there's a larger body of work, and I'll just go ahead and let her introduce herself, and then we'll get into that body of work.
I'm Ana Xaden. I'm an actress and I make music for fun. And I used to be a body piercer.
Oh snap! I am looking for
Are
a
you are you
apprenticeship for that right now. Actually, I need advice.
don't listen to him. Are you doing a Joker thing with your hair and your eyebrows, the purple and green?
No, I just got ready for spooky season a little
Or the
early.
Riddler? Wait, which one was purple and green?
Purple and green.
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Okay. That's right, because they were both basically the same character.
Yeah. Though I do love DC comics.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, has it been a year already? Because I remember we talked like before we started filming of Dice of Men too.
yeah,
I
it's
feel
been
like
a while.
it's been like almost a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Principal photography on that wrapped a year ago in September. So it's crazy how time has flown, and the movie's
I
still
know,
not
right?
out. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about that the other day. I mean, it's not my fault. I mean, we had an editor, so I was arguing with them, and then I took control of it,
And we did a much better job
yeah.
Cool.
So
because we weren't drunk 23
yeah,
out of 24 hours.
yeah, but yeah, it's been a process. I have a lot of the finishing touches all done for that. I think he's just waiting for me to do the disc art, but I've been having Photoshop issues. And once that disc art is done, I can send everything over to our distributor, the wonderful James Balsamo, and we'll get that out in probably no time because he pumps stuff out like he will literally die if he doesn't. So
I was just tech messaging him right before I logged onto this.
it's been a couple of weeks since I talked to him. But yeah, so he's distributing again, and so I'm excited about it. It's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
We have two versions of the movie. I was actually thinking about doing a silent film version of it too, but I've been waiting for this new machine I have here to edit on. So that may be something that ends up being thrown together here relatively soon too. Is like a full-on silent film version.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you don't see anybody doing that kind of stuff right now. So I thought it would
See,
be
I
a
like
neat
those
little.
because you can make up your own dialogue for it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
True,
entertaining.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a way to just continue to practice editing, and I'm using Max now based on his recommendations, and I've never had a Mac until then, so it's kind of like a learning process. I work off of I have an Asus, I have the MacBook, and I have this Mac Pro over here, and I'm just kind of like I have this corner desk where like one thing's running, and it's a little hectic, but yeah.
The first Mac I was on actually was like back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, the ones that had like the built-in.
Yeah, the green writing and the black screen, and then the next one after that was year 2000 when they came out with the colorful Mac desktops.
I have two of those.
Yeah,
I have a green one and a blue one. Yeah, no, they're cool. And then after that, they had like the lamp, the one that looked like a lamp.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah, nobody liked that one, but I think it's pretty cool. I have a server running on it, but I work in cybersecurity outside of this, so like I'm a Mac person because technically they're the most private and secure, right?
Yeah.
Because Windows sucks.
That's what they tell us.
Huge learning curve for me though, because I had spent my entire life on other computers, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so editing on this.
Anyways,
Forever working MacBook.
Yeah. But no, before we get into anything, you brought up piercing, and I feel like that's like the universe, because I was literally just talking to my buddy last night who kind of later in life became a tattoo artist, and he's like damn good now.
Nice.
But I was like, dude, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I don't know where to start. And I posted on Reddit, and I got like mixed results with the responses. How would one go into an apprenticeship for that? And I know like each state's kind of different. Pennsylvania, we have no rules. It's like it's a mud show in Pennsylvania with needles. But how would I go about that?
Oh yeah. Oh. So pretty much like the tattoo part or the piercing side?
The piercing side.
If you learn both, the piercing side, what you want to do is start reading up everything that you can get your hands on and see if any tattoo artist knows a piercer that can help you train. I'm not sure what the laws are in Pennsylvania for the time you have to train, but I pretty much got my apprenticeship like California. And then I moved to New York and just started full force in New York.
I think it's 6 months in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I was reading like through the I might even still have it pulled up on my iPhone right here.
The piercing Bible?
Well, I have the piercing Bible on Amazon right now, but I have this.
It's my iPhone. I do let everybody know it's my iPhone.
Safepiercing.org, and it was
that's a good place to find out information, but don't trust it to the full T, because a lot of those piercers just pay to get into the organization that they're in.
Okay.
Pretty much they put jewelry in to be decorative. They do not care about the healing on some of them. So
Okay.
You've definitely got to learn how skin works with the swelling and stuff, and know what length for each body part of the jewelry to put in. A good place also to go, there is a tattoo piercing convention in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, every year. So if you could pop into that sometime and look around, you could talk to people, kind of connect with them. They may be able to help you get in too.
I was just gonna say, last year I had my second piercing. When I was in high school, I had one on my lip, which was like the emo phase thing, and then I had my left ear pierced last year. It was fine for like 3 months, and then my ear was like, no.
Oh no!
Completely it engulfed the piercing, and I had to cut it to get it out. Yeah, it was like the whole thing was like in my ear, and it happened like literally over the course of like 2 days. Like it was so quick that it just like.
Sounds like you got an infection and it swelled over the jewelry. So maybe the jewelry was too short.
Maybe I didn't think it was infected though, because it didn't hurt and it didn't discharge or anything. It was more like my body was just like, nah.
Your ear got hungry.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. I used to have to remove those for people, and the worst one to remove was a nipple piercing that this other piercer put in. She put like, I'm not even joking, a 9/16 bar in, which is really short compared to what you should stick in a nipple. She came in the next day. She said, I think I lost a bead. Well, I was checking it out and pressing, and I'm like, it's in there. She said, what do you mean it's in there? I said, it is in there. And if this is the jewelry I think she stuck in, that should have never happened. So she said she had no insurance. I was like, look, I can remove it, but I'm going to need you to just grip into the chair. I'll get you some Bactine to put onto it first. She was like, all right. How bad is it going to hurt? I said, you're going to give birth through your nipple. And pretty much I took a needle and I sliced an X to pop it through, and it's teens in the bar. I was like, oh wow. So I went up to the tattoo manager. I was like, fire the piercer. He said, but she brings customers. That's just, she's killing the customers. Come on. Well,
They come
not
in one.
long after that, she pierced a forward helix, and pretty much it came out on the front of the face in a way. I was like, that's not right. She busted a girl's eardrum with her long fingernails. And she would wear stiletto heels. There were platforms, and she fell in like 3 customers' laps while piercing them. It was a disaster.
That's lawsuit city if I've ever heard it.
But they all signed the release forms.
Yeah, but if you have a good enough lawyer, those release forms don't mean anything.
Exactly. But I was like, I would expect him to wait outside for her or something. Yeah, I mean, I've only had one piercing get messed up during the piercing, and I knew something was wrong because it was my eyebrow, and I'd had it done before, no blood really. Well, this blood was pouring down my face. I was like, what is that? And I closed my eye in time for it to fill up with blood. I was like, what happened? The guy stuck a 16 gauge needle in and tried forcing a 14 gauge, which is thicker, into my eyebrow, and it just started gushing blood. I was like, dude, that's not cool.
It's actually kind of scary how many people like don't actually know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, right. So, right. And in New York, Jersey, New York, all of those, you got to watch out.
Like, so what you're saying is, I have a shot. Like I could do this. Like,
what you can do is get like practice ears, lips, noses, all that stuff, and just practice with the needles.
So yeah, but the tattoo artist I was talking to,
jewelry transfers in really good. What I do to do the jewelry, I keep my wrists popped together, so you get a kind of fluid motion with both of them. Yep.
Yeah, I heard that some of the fake skins and stuff that you can use now will actually change color if you do something incorrectly. And
I didn't know that.
He was explaining it to me last night. So like if you like bruise it or screw it up, like the skin itself
wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty high tech stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had all my piercings. I took them out when I started pro wrestling, and I was terrified of like having my nipple piercings get ripped out or whatever. So I took all of my piercings out.
That could be good.
I kind of miss them. I've been wanting to kind of redo them all, but I'm also like,
I miss them as well.
My lip, especially, like that was the last one to come out, and that was like the one that when I was like, man, I'm like 35, 36. Like I can't remember quite how old I was, but I was like, man, that's like at the time I was working at Applebee's, and I was just like, man, I just got to take this thing out. So I took it out because I didn't like where I was in life or whatever, but
he couldn't aura farm with it.
Yeah. But
I had them so long that they just pop right in, no problem. Except the bridge, that one I lost while filming for Donald Farmer on Nuns versus Sharks. I had to look like a nun, so I took all the piercings out and I stuck a retainer in there. Well, my smartness fell asleep after filming because I was exhausted. Woke up the next morning, there's no retainer in it. I was like, I tried to shove a bar in. I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going through. So I got a thinner bar. It had sealed completely shut after about 20 years of having it. But my lip,
just one night,
all of that stays open. Because I have 6 in my lip, and I only have 3 in right now, but the others are still open.
I think I could probably force the lip back through, but I just never felt.
Best friend. Yep. Always have a set of tapers no matter what. And you just pop it right back. Burns a little, but
yeah, I could get it maybe like 2/3 of the way. And where it grew shut was like on the inside. But like you could still see like you can still see like right here where it was at. And,
yeah.
It'll go in, but I just never felt like finishing the job.
Yeah, it's kind of like popping in the air. You're like, oh.
Yeah, it was also back in high school when Drew and I used to kiss. It was an obstacle. We always used to get our lip piercings caught together. So
they didn't like that in high school. So
I have actually had that happen. and it's not pleasant. The worst though, I used to wear a hoop on the ball of my tongue ring, and I kissed a guy with a regular tongue ring, and the ball got stuck in the hoop, and I was like, just like, don't move.
The risks that we take with our piercings. I remember I got one caught just in a quilt.
Gumball machine.
But like one of those like the crocheted kind, and it got like all screwed up.
Oh, did you ever get yours caught in anything when you had it? No, you're like,
I don't think so. It was a very short time. The lip piercing was a very short thing. It was like 20, or not even 20. It was 2006, 7, maybe a little bit in the 8, and then like I just got so lazy that I just got rid of it. And also my dad was kicking my ass every day for having it. So and that and the long hair, which I was cursed because now I don't have any hair. So but it's okay because he's bald too. And he also has heart disease.
It's not nice to say about Suicide King.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, the Suicide King.
We call his dad the Suicide King because he booked JC booked a house show where he brought in all these bands from around the country. And I came over and I was working security and taking people's money when they were coming in. And his dad decided to come out and do some housework, and he threw this bandana on that said Suicide King on it. And you said until that point you'd never seen him wear that. So
I have never.
He's trying to look cool.
He still has it now. We were just
a short video of that.
We should make a short movie about the Suicide King.
He could be like the bouncer in this one.
Yeah. It's like over 20 years it's been, and that's still like a core memory.
It's awesome.
Like, dude just like trying to look cool in front of these teenagers who decided to have a bunch of bands playing in his backyard.
You know what's crazy? The age that my dad was at that time is the same age that we are now.
Oh, wow.
My dad was like in his mid-30s then, so.
Well,
I would probably do it.
The Suicide King bandana.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all making me want to be a Suicide King.
Oh wow.
But
most people love my dad. He would show up at school dances wearing Billy Bob teeth and cowboy hat, shorts, and cowboy boots.
What is a Billy Bob?
Everybody loved it. They're just like, dude,
like the awesome. Messed up teeth.
Okay.
Oh, you
my dad
Billy Bob teeth?
Nah.
Everybody loves my dad. My dad's super nice, but I remember in high school, I think it was like 8th or 9th grade, I was in French class and we were making like French recipes, and I accidentally left my bag of ingredients at home. So he went and brought it to the school, and he also left 2 packs of cigarettes in the bag. So I'm sitting there with these packs of cigarettes, and he comes back by himself. Like, I don't know, he just broke into the school. Nobody escorted him down. And he's like, hey, I need them cigs.
Kind of makes you wonder if he did it on purpose.
But normally, like, when you go to the school, like, somebody will take you around or something. No, my dad just, like, comes walking in, just walking around. Probably had a gun on him because that's his thing. Like, he has a gun on his hip, on his ankle, probably on his back.
Oh, my God.
He really just wanted those cigs.
Fully prepared.
And I'm like sitting there with the bag, like, oh my God, there's cigarettes in here. Like, you know, I'm like 14. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble over these cigarettes. My dad just kicks the door in. Yo, no cigs, way. Boys, let's go.
hilarious. Wow. Well, he was just trying to make the French experience a little more.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I guess the cigarettes and everything. You know, he's not a big fan of croissants, so croissants, cigarettes. It is. We are way off topic, by the way. We are 20 minutes, not even close to where we were supposed to be.
Well, so the piercing thing, I got to pierce a guy that supposedly was in a music video. I lost the lead like 20 years ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was piercing. Okay, so this rap guy came in. He's like, I want to get pierced on video for my music video.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, would you do it? I said, you know what? I'll do it. So I had cameras all around me, and he wanted his septum pierced.
It was Diddy, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was Diddy.
No, I swear they said it was like somebody that worked with, was that Lil Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It was Flo Rida.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're piercing the guy, and he told him to cut the part where his eyes did this and started pouring tears. I was like, no, that's the best part, man. It shows you're hardcore. So he was all embarrassed, and he's like, okay, can you do it? Make it look like you did it, but you didn't really do it. I said, you've already got the jewelry in there. So
we got to do another take.
And all this stuff. I was like, well, I'll never see that video. And to this day, I never have.
We're going to have to scour YouTube and find this thing.
I know. I've been looking all over. I'm like, Lil Wayne, septum piercing, girl with pink hair.
I think we can find it. We're weird. We can definitely find stuff like that.
That'd be awesome. If you do, send it my way.
That's exactly what I'm going to do with my time tomorrow. After the kids go to school, I'm just going to watch a whole bunch of 20-year-old rap videos until I can find it.
I'm just going to listen to T-Pain all day.
But
hey, thanks for coming on. It's been a great episode. We'd love to have you back.
Yes.
Maybe we'll talk about movies next time.
I know.
Wait. Before we move on, I think we have to talk about tattoos because we didn't talk about them the last time.
Okay.
We got bats over here, which reminds me of Avenged Sevenfold on your left.
Lots of bats.
And then
have this bat.
Yeah.
Big bat. That's unfinished. I have this Japanese death girl. I don't know. She's unfinished too because the artist disappeared. But like,
oh jeez,
and stuff. And I don't like snakes, but I like cobras.
I think cobras are awesome too.
I have an Asian blow-up doll on my leg from American Dad. Darth Stewie from Family
I thought
Guy.
it was weird for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I was judging you for a second.
It's weird because Darth Stewie has a lightsaber lifting up the blow-up doll.
Yeah.
And then there's like this Asian pinup that I drew, and that covers my whole left or right side of my leg on the bottom. So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
A lot of my tattoos, though, there's stuff that I drew and just took it to the artist. It's like, I want this.
Yeah.
It's always a fun process.
Oh, yeah. And before leaving New York and Mexico, I learned to tattoo. I don't stick with it because I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff you got to deal with during it, like body odors. And I'm not wanting to spend hours on somebody that smells like a foot.
Body odors, blood, plasma, sweat.
Yeah, all that. Well, in the piercing, dude, you're the piercing world. You deal with so much blood.
I didn't think that's where you were going with that.
I'm good with blood.
But you have to in New York. The way you get a tattoo or piercing license, all you have to do is take a bloodborne pathogen course, which is like 3 hours. Take the test, pass it, and you get your license.
Well, yeah, I was reading that. Like, you have to do that, and then CPR or something. Like,
Yeah,
these are
CPR.
things that I already have. I'm like,
Same here. Like I keep mine up every year because I'm like, never know when you're gonna need it. So,
yeah.
but the
I mean, I
bloodborne pathogen, my first time taking it, I made a 99, and we didn't really even do the class. I was just like, okay. Rule number one: blood is disgusting. Fluids are disgusting. Everything has a disease. And
Pour
once you
bleach
realize
on
that, you do
everything.
good.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's like a midlife crisis or something because I have wanted to do it for about 10 years and I just never
Yeah,
followed
but
through with it.
you had your
I
midlife
think you
crisis.
should go for it. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Oh, he had his midlife crisis when he was like 25. So
Yeah, I'm on like number 6, 7, my 7th crisis now.
yeah, I'm having an existential crisis that's been spanning like the last 3 nights. So just wanted to bring it up on this episode too for anybody that's following along with my crises.
Crises.
I haven't hit the midlife
Crises.
crisis, but I'm pretty much at my midlife now. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, we were at our midlife when we were like 10, so we've way overstayed our welcome.
But yeah, now it's like every day I feel like I am in a Final Destination movie where like just like today's gonna be the day. I know it. So like if I could just stay in my house and never leave, just to be like
that's how you die.
I know, like agoraphobic, like just I'd run on the treadmill and keep my heart good.
But no, then you have a heart attack. But to be fair, when you do leave your house, you get T-boned by like Mack trucks. So
yeah, that's the thing. I have literally been hit by Mack trucks. My cars have caught on fire while driving them. Like I'm on like 6 or 7. Like I'm like a cat and I'm running out of lives. I've had so many near-death experiences. Like it's terrifying. Like that's why I don't want to leave my house.
I actually went through a point where I couldn't leave my house for almost a year. And that was in Mexico.
I mean, I don't blame. I wouldn't leave my house in Mexico either.
But yeah,
what
I don't know.
Brought you to Mexico? What brought you to Mexico?
I was in Puebla City, Mexico, and then came back to help take care of my dad in 2022. So been in Mississippi since then.
Right on.
How is the Mississippi? It's humid.
Very humid, very hot.
Mosquitoes.
Very rude. Oh, so many mosquitoes. And now we get wasps, like little wasps coming out of the ground. So I'm like, when did this start?
Ground wasps.
Now you walk across the ground and they start shooting out at you. It's like, okay, nature.
Wasps are wasps are the stupidest thing because they don't pollinate. They don't do anything except for just attack you.
Oh yeah. And they love me, the red ones especially. It's like when I was 6, I come out of the playground and go into the school, and one flew up my shorts in the school and stung my leg. And then my 9th birthday got stung by one on my knuckle, which happened again when I was 22. Same knuckle. I was like, what's the odds of that? When I was 9, got stung by about 10 or 15 of them up my leg. And I was in the yard screaming. My mom was out in the wood shop with her friend, and they thought I was out there singing with the music. I was like, what? And when they told me this when I got older, I said, you do realize I didn't listen to heavy metal then yet, right? There was no scream. No. I said no.
Oh, my wasp. Mom, it wasn't a phase. I was getting murdered.
I needed an EpiPen.
I mean, I was friends with murder. They're like, oh, she's just out there singing. But I did find a trick. I was shown a trick that works for wasp stings to get the poison out, the pain goes away, all of that. Take tobacco, wetting it a little, stick it on the spot, and it draws everything out of it within minutes.
Not a sponsor.
That would work.
He's always
no, it's like something with the nicotine in it too that draws it out. So they
nicotine is actually it's an anti-inflammatory. So
yeah,
that's probably why. Yeah.
That's pretty well. It was like, yeah, it helped. The funny thing was, it was my 22nd birthday in Sarasota, Florida, and we were going to where they were going to ambush me with a party. Get out of the car, and it stings me on this finger. And I was like, dude, it stung me. And the person with me is like, where? I said, right here. Like, oh my God. He said, why are you doing that? I said, because it's right there. So we went in. I was like, I need a cigarette. And they said, what? I said, I need the stuff in the cigarette to pack on here. And they sat there,
burn it.
No, that's not going to help. Yeah. So I just pack it on. A few minutes later, I was like, all right, I'm good.
Interesting. I learn something new every day.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. I find out lots of weird stuff for some reason.
Yeah, we tend to fall into rabbit holes sometimes. I mean, I don't actually work during the day like I should be, but I'm just like reading random Wikipedia articles. And next thing you know, I'm into like Slovenia in like the 1200s, reading about like some dude that ate like 6 people alive in a town. Like,
like
my last rabbit hole was
history, they'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Berkowitz, the son of Sam. That was my last rabbit hole. It was like two weeks ago where I was just like all day, every day, just like, oh my God, he did not do this. He is absolutely innocent. There's this cult. It's like it was like the Charlie Day meme where just
where he's got the things on the board.
Yeah.
Did you reach out to him in prison?
Not yet. I don't have a printer, but yeah, I'm trying to get him on the show. So.
Oh, wow.
You don't have wait, what do you need you have to send a letter?
Yeah, you can't email prisons. They have to be certified letters.
Whoa. That's not necessarily true.
No, it is. I looked into it.
No, some prisons you can. They have certain email addresses that are hosted on site. Maybe not that one, but I have a printer.
Well, I mean, I have a printer, but it's not plugged in. And so that usually is enough to defeat me. Yeah,
maybe there's a website that's called penpalaprisoner.com.
There is. There's actually I for some reason, and I don't know why, but on Facebook I keep getting these. I'm not in the group. I am not in the group, but I keep getting single women in prison where like they're posting their pictures on there, and I'm like, some of these girls are actually kind of hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like, and then you look at what they did, and it's like murdered family. It's like,
That's beautiful.
Oh man, that kind of reminds me, mug shotties. Have you ever seen mug shotties? Yeah. I am in that group. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. It's just mugshots of people?
Yeah, it's mugshots of like shoddy. I don't know. I'm not
shoddy, like shorty.
Yeah, it's
girl. Yeah,
SHAWTY.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hilarious. I'm gonna look that up now.
I think I still have enough. Like, I don't have any hair, but like I think I can still get something that's not in prison for the next 30 years.
I don't know, man.
Not in prison.
Like, I can probably pull something that's not in prison, right?
I think it'd be safer not to.
I mean, I'm running out of options at this point. So.
Yeah, but you don't want to wake up dead.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Dead.
I actually thought I died a few months ago. I don't know. Like, my doctors put me on some medication, and all I could do was sleep. So I called it the coma medication. And telling my new psychiatrist about this, she's like, "Okay, so what's going on?" I was like, "I was in a coma." And she said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, but I would wake up And I'd be like, I think I just died. And then I'd go back to sleep. She said,
What is this medication? Tell me.
but I told her, I was like, it's the coma medication. I think I died a few weeks ago and I'm just still moving around. She said, okay, we can do an overhaul. I said, yeah. Even my mom's like, she won't wake up. She wakes up to go back to sleep. And she's done this for weeks. I mean, I couldn't even lift my arms. I was like, no, I can't do it. But yeah, I mean, I woke up dead a couple of times.
That's pretty horrifying. I wake up.
Actually.
Yeah, wait. Drew's gonna tell the classic tale of sleep paralysis. I can already predict this. Here we go.
Oh.
I wasn't. I was gonna say that I wake up with existential crisis all the time. Like I'll wake up from a dreamless
man.
I'll wake up from a dreamless sleep, and I'm like, that's what death is like, and that's gonna happen to you someday. That's like the first thought I have when I wake up.
Oh my god!
And it's like
no,
it's like
you're legitimately going to hell. So whatever you think that you're seeing is not going to be anything like it.
But yeah, I do suffer from
like,
intense.
Oh my gosh, I've got to warn everybody. I wake up like that. Yeah. I'm like, did anybody see that?
He's out in the corner with like a message. I've seen it. I believe it.
I use that phrase so much. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah, I have killer sleep paralysis demon attacks.
No, here it is. 3
or 4 times a week too.
Oh my gosh, you should really get like a crystal.
Yeah, I've thought about it. At this point, it's just like so ingrained in me that I just roll with it. But for a long time, it was pretty horrifying stuff.
I used to have to like, this is like 15 years ago, where he would just be on the floor sleeping, and he would just be like, and we'd all just be sitting there watching him.
Wow. Hey, at least they didn't start poking you.
My cousin woke me up one time, and I had like a violent reaction to it. I was like, why the fuck did you wake me up? And he was like, you're having one of your things. And next time I'm going to let you suffer.
So we did.
Wow. You should be lucky he didn't slap you. Hit me, man. I hit you back.
I did have my way with him one time, but that was
Yeah, I was pretending to be asleep anyway.
Yeah, it was role play.
Nice.
But everybody else didn't know was.
There was a demon in the bed, but it wasn't asleep.
Oh my god. There was one night in New York. My ex-husband and I were in the same bed. Well, for some reason, he flings his arm over my face and elbows me in the eye. I don't know why I did this, but I just like got up and shoved him off the bed. He woke up, he's like, what happened? I was like, I don't know what happened. Why are you on the floor?
Why are you covered in piss?
But I was like, dude, you elbowed me in the eye. He said I was asleep. I said, well, so was I. Now you're not. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That was horrible.
We are way out of. I feel like we just need to restart. Okay.
Movie.
So how did you get into horror?
Actually, I loved horror since I was a kid. The first movie I remember seeing was when I was 5, and I probably saw so much more before, but Nightmare on Elm Street. And that was in the 80s. So, yeah, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. The guy with knives. And then from there, I just went on this little rabbit hole. Every time my parents would go to sleep, I'd get the remote and change the channel on my TV in my room. And my mom said she would change it, but she's like, you waited for us to go to sleep and you just switch it back and turn the volume down. So yeah, I wanted to act in horror and I didn't get my chance till I was 25 with Donald Farmer. And that was in 2007. So since then, I got a few parts, and then now I'm trying to add more parts because it's kind of like therapy acting, especially when I get to do the horrible screams. But yeah, we actually unlocked a new screen last year. I didn't know I could scream bloody murder until Were Shark.
Were Shark. I think I just watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that on Tubi? I feel like I watched that.
I don't think it's been released yet. I'm still waiting for word of it. They sent it to the distributors, but I haven't heard anything about it. But yeah, like I was the first one to die in it, I think, and I was out at a lake, which I chose the lake, and the photographer was with me. First, funny story, we got stuck in the mud in his car. And I hit a Hulk moment and got the car unstuck by pushing it while he was hitting the gears. Nice. And then we get to another spot. We walk down and it's like, it smells really sweet down here. There's snakes somewhere. And I look down right before hitting the ground and I see like 30 or 40 eggs opened that look like snake eggs. I was like, oh my gosh. So when I hit the ground, my shirt moved a certain way and I thought there was a snake under me. I just went to town screaming and beating the ground. And pretty much I've had that terrorized scream since then.
You know, I why did that zoom me in?
I don't know.
Anyways, now I'm real close to everybody. I can smell everybody. I know snakes like aren't that like bad. Like majority of snakes aren't venomous, and like in Northeast Ohio, well, those are, yes.
Yeah. Whoa.
In Northeast Ohio, we only have one poisonous snake that lives here, and it actually lives along the lake. It's the cottonmouth.
Oh, we got those out.
But
there.
I just really hate snakes. Like, I'm just gonna shoot them. Like, I don't like them. I'm sorry.
The only one I'm really okay with is the cobra. I'm like, well, if it bites me, it's okay.
I mean, it's kind of your fault at that point. Yeah.
No, but
nobody has ever been bitten by a cobra and didn't deserve it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Like copperheads, rattlesnakes, what is the other? The cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth, yeah.
All of those we have out our side lot. It's like, dude,
just
we
chilling.
had a water moccasin show up in our yard. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is coming at us.
Yeah, those water moccasins are no joke.
And all the snakes went away. But copperheads have like a sweet smell to them.
Yeah, it's the piss on their skin.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, yeah exactly. And yeah, I knew there were copperheads out there. It's like, we're gonna die. So, whole time we're filming, I'm in like pretty much run mode.
I have copperheads in my backyard. I have a creek that runs adjacent to the house, and they're born in the creek every year. I have copperheads like all around. They're actually pretty timid. There was someone who got bit, like a burrow worker who was life flighted and died. But that's rare. Like I like snakes. I'm like super into them.
Nah.
I've had pet snakes.
It's what nuclear weapons were invented for.
So
don't bite
that and the Japanese and snakes.
Yeah, I don't like snakes after boa constrictor. I didn't know this thing was out in my friend's room. I thought it was in his cage. Well, I'm sitting there, we're playing video games. All of a sudden, the snake comes around me. I'm like, oh no. Well, they said, just let it go on by. I said, okay, I'll let it go on by. Playing my Mario, and it comes around my stomach and just locks in. It took like 2 guys to get that thing off of me. I was like, dude, that's not cool.
Yeah, they have like 200-pound like pressure that they can squeeze,
Oh,
and you're just trying to play Mario Party.
It's like, get the mushroom, grow.
Grow Mario, dude.
So what that tells me is that you're better at Mario Party, and that snake was left out because they needed to distract you.
Actually, we were playing Mario Brothers 3 on the Nintendo we had.
Yes.
That one I have mastered. Part 2.
Oh my god.
Mastered. What's the other one? World? Love
Super Mario World? Yeah, on the Super Nintendo. Yep.
Yeah.
That one was fun. I haven't played that in 25 years at least.
My sister and my brother-in-law and I, when we get together and we drink, we play like Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World because those are the most fun. Especially in Super Mario 3 when you get to the end and you're literally like in hell. it's just like it's like all tanks. It's all those tanks and stuff.
Fire.
You ain't know what's really fun with those games? Turn the volume down, put on some metal German music like industrial.
Du hast
Exactly.
mich.
Some songs, if you put on like industrial music, you can jump across on the things.
So it's like Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one. I had certain songs for certain levels.
I used to
way more interesting.
I used to put Pokemon on and mute it, and then play rap music, and the mouth movement would line up perfectly with the rapping, and it had this is guaranteed to work every single time. I highly recommend you do this if you're like kicking back and like, I don't know, cheating a little bit. It is the funniest thing to watch.
You don't even need a master ball.
Oh wow.
Thank you. All right.
Yes.
We're oh my god.
What's it like working with Donald Farmer?
It's pretty fun. I don't know. He has weird ideas, and some of them he comes up on the spot with it. So, like the water thing, okay, so I was telling you about nuns versus sharks. I was the only nun to fall in the water when a giant invisible shark attacked me. And yeah, that I got so sick after that though. I mean,
like
really
brain-eating
sick.
amoeba.
I don't know. It felt like, because when I fell in the water, they told me make it look real, but it was real because I lost
did
my
you inhale
balance
the
on
water?
dock. I did. And the other thing is, when I landed straight back, like Jesus pose into the ground or into the water. And then I started freaking out because they couldn't get me back up on the dock because the nun suit, I was still in the nun suit. And it was so heavy, it wasn't letting me get up. Well, something huge goes under my legs. I start freaking out. It's like, nope. I started swimming towards the land. And they're like, but you have no shoes. I was like, I don't want to get eaten by whatever that big thing was. So I get halfway to the land, and one of the actresses is like, you forgot your habit. Seriously?
Okay, Mother Teresa, thank you.
So I had to turn around in the water, swim back, not knowing what was under me, and grab the stupid habit. I was like, I got it. So I threw it at her. I was like, keep the habit.
So that was in Tennessee, I assume?
Huh?
Was that in Tennessee, I assume?
Yeah, that was in Tennessee. I think near Manchester.
Because it's probably gators, right? I mean,
oh, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure there were gators in that.
There are absolutely gators in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Are there?
Yeah.
I think I wrote it. So, but yeah, like that one and Darby he puts me through the ringer. Like Darby Scream House, I get there and I had no tennis shoes because my scene didn't tell me I was going to have to be chased on a concrete floor. I only have flip flops and boots. I was like, well, I can't run in the boots, so I'll totally kill myself. So I was like, I can't run in the flip flops. So right before we filmed the scene where I'm running from Jessa Jupiter Flux, I threw the flip flops at the camera guy. It's like, here we go. Well, I'm sitting there running. By the time we got done, my feet were all torn up under the bottom. It was bad. And there was another, got hurt another time. Oh, the first filming for that also for Darby's Scream House. I was supposed to act like I was getting kicked in the stomach and I had to react. Well, my smartness decides fall. So I just body plant on my back. Just jump back and boom. And the worst part is the hardest one was the last one. I thought I broke my ribs by the end of it.
Okay.
Never got them checked out, so I guess I'm okay. It's been years.
They're just all deformed and like
I know.
piercing your lung.
It's okay. I can still breathe.
For now.
Yeah, I get hurt in the weirdest ways, and most of it could be avoided, I guess. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I always get hurt, though. Like in James Balsamo's movie, Hollywood Werewolf. I'm whipping myself. I ended up with bruises all over. I was just like, okay, did it get a good shot? I'm sitting there whacking a whip across my chest, back, legs, arms. And the next day I just had these welts all over me that were blue.
Yeah. I mean, so I went through pro wrestling training, and you're basically taught to make everything look good without it hurting you. Yeah. But as a kid, we were backyard wrestlers, and it was the complete opposite philosophy, is that we beat the shit out of each other, and most of the time it didn't look cool. So my first instinct, no matter what happened or how much pain I was going through, is, did it look cool? So like the whipping yourself part, like as long as you get the shot, like,
I know
that's what matters.
I remember in a photo shoot once, it's in the middle of the woods. I chose a location. It's like midnight, and I have blood thrown all over me from the bottle of blood, and I decided to stick a dog chain on me. Well, it's around my neck to get a cool picture, and right at that point that the picture was about to be taken, I slip in the mud, and it tightened on me. It's like, get the shot, get the shot. I've almost died so many times. I used to climb mountains in Tennessee, taking photographers and movie people up there. I was like, let's climb that mountain. Okay, you're barefoot. I said, I don't care. So I would make these movie like filmers, the camera guys, go down mountains to get to the waterfalls, go up mountains to get a cool shot from above. And they're like, I don't think I can work with you again.
Well, now they have drones, so.
I know, yeah, that would have made it so much easier back then.
Takes the fun out of it.
But Drew said that nothing looked cool that we did in backyard wrestling. That's an absolute lie.
Maybe from your camera angles, but we always had the dipshits working our cameras.
There's so many cool, like, this means nothing to this conversation or anything, but there's so many cool angles that, like, I think just the way that they were filmed looked insane.
Oh, nice.
I guess you're digitizing it, so you have a better frame of reference. I'm just going by memory.
Well, I mean, like, we jumped out of, like, these 20-foot tall trees.
Yeah.
Like, how does that not look cool?
I mean, the angle, like, it's almost disappointing. Like, some of the angles that we have, it's like, yeah, there it goes through, but you can't tell it's 20 feet. Because
That's true. That's true. And then you also had to go to the emergency room that one time.
Yeah, well, I had a collapsed lung.
Oh, ow, that'll do
Didn't you have, like, a broken...
yeah. That's still... I tore my rotator cuff. I never had it fixed, so I still have a torn rotator cuff.
Wow.
But yeah,
I
that
still
was
want
all fun
one
stuff.
more
I've ever
show.
broken.
One more show. One more show. One more show.
Yeah, I think I spent like 3 weeks in a sling, and then I was like, I think we can go back to hitting each other with chairs. I just popped it out and never had it fixed.
I've been hit by a chair, but it wasn't planned.
Okay, Kat. Those are always the funnest and the easiest, but like
just random chair shots. Somebody just hit you.
Take it right to the skull. Don't put your hands up.
I was at a church gathering and a grandma just come over with a metal chair and just cranked me.
Wow, gotta watch for them.
Oh, I thought that's what happened to you. Might have been the cat,
me?
though.
No,
Yeah.
no, we happened in a bar. These people got in a fight, and I was sitting there with my back to them, and all of a sudden, boom! I go flying into the bar. It's like, dude! I don't know why, but I grabbed the person next to me who I thought, that one may have been the one that hit me with the chair, but I grabbed their ankle and yanked them up. And that's when people in New York, they're like, man, you fight dirty. I was like, that wasn't a fight. That was just, they hurt me. So I wanted to hurt it
It's
back.
a reflex. Yeah. I was never really in a bar fight, but I did see a girl jump on another girl and like bite into her neck, like trying to kill her.
Oh my gosh.
At a bar.
Wow.
It didn't work out the way that she thought because she ended up just getting like bodied. And then like this girl's boyfriend just like decked her. Just like laid her out on the ground. And we're all just sitting there like,
you kind of deserved it.
What just happened? I mean, she did. Like, honestly, like, don't bite people's necks. That's weird.
Exactly. Unless you're wearing fangs and you know those things are sturdy.
Yeah, like unless you're gonna kill the person, maybe not do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That was also the night that I shit my
I
pants.
I want to play a movie I want to be in a movie where I can wear fangs.
Yeah,
That hasn't come up yet.
We might be able to make that happen.
We definitely make that
awesome.
Although I'm not coming
like
to Tennessee
customize
because
my
there's
own
so many
fangs
fucking
for-
snakes there.
But
And alligators, apparently.
dude, I'm telling you, there are gators as far north as Virginia, man.
I'm not doubting you. I just, if I see an alligator in Tennessee, like, I'm leaving.
It's not the alligators that chase you out. It's, you hear the banjos, leave.
I thought you were going to say bears. I was like, yeah, there are lots of bears in Tennessee.
If you hear a bear playing a banjo, get out. Why does it keep zooming in on me? Go away.
Unfortunately, we're hitting our hour.
We didn't even talk about anything.
If you want to spend the next minute and 13 seconds talking about the things that we didn't get to, you have the rest of the show to promote, plug all of those things.
Oh my god, we are literally the worst hosts, for real.
Halloween 2025 this year. There's a double feature of creep footage, part 4 and 5. I'm in part 3, which you can catch on YouTube. I'm in part 5, which I really got to play a fun psychotic character. And let's see what else. Nuns vs. Sharks will be out one day. You can find me all over the internet. So check me out on IMDb under Ana Xaden. You can find all my films. If you go to YouTube, you can catch my music.
They're right there in the ticker there. And we'll include all that stuff in the show notes.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sorry that we took all the time away. We'll have to have you back on.
Sounds good.
And next time,
fun, though.
Next time we'll just mute ourselves. Like this is like the first episode that we like completely, like in the 2 years we've been doing this, so we've been completely derailed the entire conversation.
But I think that says something positive about you, though, because it derailed, but you're the first person that got our personalities completely to show through, I think.
Oh yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Cool.
But I'd love to come back to the show again. So
absolutely,
wonderful.
And I'll be there. No, you guys are cool.
No, thank you. Okay, yeah. So everybody, check out her work. She's cool. You also at some point see her show up in our film of Dyson Men 2, being released by Die Star Pictures and the immaculate James Balsamo. So if nothing else, you will be able to check her out there. Yeah.
Is he immaculately conceived?
I believe he was.
Oh, okay. Is that dogma? Is that church dogma?
It is. But all right, man, we're gonna go ahead and hit our outro. Thank you again for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you.
Much. ANAXADEN, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. The weird IMDb thing that says name right there.
I gotta fix that.
Whatever that is, go there. Check it out. Thank you so much. It's been awesome.
Yes, thank you guys.
The preceding program has been brought to you by the Watchers Podcast Network. If you enjoyed the show, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends to help grow our network. Check us out on all social media platforms, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, thanks for your support.